Hi, welcome to our channel. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Hugo.
We're sell quick, ship quick, part-time resellers,
Full-time hustlers.
and we are surrounded by
Stuff.
things we are no longer gonna sell.
Yeah. As you can see, the first portion, and we're going to show a little bit of everything, is the hard goods. Things we've collected / a lot of stuff that I've grabbed that didn't work. But took a shot on. But didn't work out. We mentioned how we pulled a lot of stuff out of inventory. Some of this stuff wasn't listed, but a lot of this was listed and was just not worth keeping.
So if you got a chance to watch our do your inventory check video, we talked about how we finally did our inventory check, and we do it at the end of every year to sort through things that, like this, should not be taking up space or listings and stuff. And we found quite a few things.
Yeah, and for different reasons we mentioned, and we'll explain some of those right now, why we ended up pulling them. At least definitely for these hard goods portion, we'll be showing some of the comps up here somewhere.
Maybe like here.
Maybe here. On why we didn't pick it up. Comp reasons. I think we can start with this one here.
So this little guy.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
Very lively. Yeah, a little creepy. If this was going off while I was shipping alone in the garage, I'd be afraid. I might just want to keep this now to mess with the cats. We'll see. But this guy, if you're not familiar with the furreals, they're popular toys and they come out every year, I think, or
like a new
different animal. They have tigers, lions, and bears.
So this one is the Fur Real Friends Torch My Blazing Dragon, and it's got lights and sounds and steam, and it blinks and it swivels, and it's for real.
It is for real.
So when we found this at the thrift store, this was, I think we found this sometime late 2018. And at that time, these were comping fairly high, and I think they were selling in the $40 to $50 range.
Yeah, I think at that point these were just about a year old. Like the year prior, this was the hot toy at that time.
So we were pretty excited to pick these up, except it just kind of sat there for a while. And with all the listings we had in our store, we let it fall into the abyss, and
and it just kept, we forgot. So, and what happens when you forget, and now, the listings just auto relist. It was just continuously getting relisted there in the background without us paying attention.
So here, you can see on the comps, not doing so hot anymore.
Yeah, and another thing for us to take consideration with that one, shipping. I'd have to put that in a box. It's gonna be a decent sized box. I mean, it's not a huge box, but it's definitely gonna affect the cost of shipping.
And it's pretty heavy. It's a few pounds heavy. Yeah. So this would probably make the most sense to get put into, I think this would either go in a medium or a flat, maybe a large, because of the
that would have to be a large.
And a large flat rate box is gonna cost close to $18 to ship. So we have to take that into consideration, and that's why it's getting taken down.
Yeah.
Next up,
here you go. We got this one for free. This came in, one of the things that, again, people give us stuff that they don't want, and they know we will try to sell if we can. It was a new sealed audiobook, The Night Listener.
we listed it.
And nothing happened. Neither night or day, nobody wanted this.
No. Yeah, and we only found one sold comp. Ooh, we just sold something, you guys. Okay, so next up,
I grabbed a lot of these DIVX. These are special media format discs. During a time before HD videos and Blu-rays, DVDs and CDs were trying to combine for video. I can't remember, this was before DVD. but it didn't stick around. As you can tell, you don't see a lot of people buying DIVX. But I thought, hey, I'll give it a shot. In a lot of action movies which I really would like. Clear and Present Danger.
Never
Awesome.
saw that.
Con Air. I mean, please tell me you saw Con Air, people. Apollo 13.
Isn't that just sad?
Yeah, but it's
So,
amazing.
Sad.
And then Rising Sun. Great movies, but apparently not great enough to buy in a format that nobody uses or has ability to watch.
Alright, next up we have this Minion plush. There was a time when Despicable Me and the Minions were all the rage, and we even had the game on our iPhones where you swipe and you run the little minions.
It was like Temple Run, if you guys know what Temple Run is.
Right here, if you see these plush, so this one, this little Bab stands for Build-A-Bear. So this was the special Build-A-Bear. Yeah, this little guy, when we picked it up, I think we picked it up for $1 at a yard sale.
Yeah, and it had good comps at the time.
It's been, I was gonna say sitting and then sizzling, and then I was trying to say fizzling.
Civilling? Fizz.
It's just not worth it.
It's frizzle.
Yeah, so as you can see, comps, not so great. And then all of these take up more space, which is, gave us a better reason to take them out of our store too.
Yeah, we're slowly filling up, and we are thankful we have a good amount of space for storage, but at the same time, we don't want to just say, well, we have space, so might as well hold it either.
Yeah, that's how you become hoarders.
Yeah, then we're going to go on other shows.
Next up.
Yeah, let's see. You can model it. In the comments,
My head's too big.
do you know what this is? A little lower, a little lower. There you go.
I can't see.
Well, if you didn't put it in the comments already. This is Itchy and Scratchy. Well, this is just Itchy, I think. Universal Studios is nearby. We are in LA, so these hats do appear, and I thought, you know what? This was very clean, and people do like these, and characters.
When we found this, I will say the comps, I think were 30-ish because there wasn't a lot listed. I think the prices were probably dropping when we had it. We didn't go in to adjust pricing, and so ours stayed at the
premium price.
Yes. It's no longer premium pricing.
It is not premium.
No.
Continuing with that plush and electronic stage, we got this one here. And this is, what was this one again? Barbie something?
Yeah, so this is a special Barbie toy. Oh, you know what? So this thing was making noises.
Oh, this one was creepy.
So we actually put the batteries in it, and the thing like moves around, and it's got wings back here, and it flutters, and it does all this stuff. So when you put the batteries in, there is no on and off switch. So we put the batteries in, tested it, we put it in the box, and then we would hear these random noises, and it was coming from the dragon.
Yeah.
It was a little creepy.
I'm okay.
So this little guy, at the time when we picked it up, I think we picked it up for like $3.
Yeah.
There was a time when we were picking up a lot of plush. Some were really, really profitable.
Yeah.
But this guy was going for like 50, 60 in good condition. If it's tested.
It had more complete parts. I think it has one more piece to it in the box.
And like for anything like this, when there's batteries being used, just make sure that you test it and then put it in your title if it's tested. That helps with making the sale too. This didn't help us because the prices have significantly dropped.
Yeah, and you guys could see in the comps there. Again, I could stuff this in a box, but I mean, part of selling, I don't want to damage the item just to save on shipping by stuffing it in a box. So, yeah, not worth it. Got some more plush. We'll do 2 of these at the same time.
Do you guys recognize these? I knew this guy. I didn't know that guy.
Well, this is Paddington.
Well, at the time, we didn't grow up with Paddington, did we?
He was around. Paddington was around.
He's been around?
He's been around. But grab this one especially because at the time the movie, the what do you call it?
Oh, the Paddington movie.
Yeah, was coming out. I think part 2 was coming out at the time. So I was like, you know what? It might be hot. No, definitely not. Look at that.
Yeah, not so great. Neither is this guy. And then, so like with Plush, make sure that you're checking the tags and stuff. Like this one's just Disney. I think like Disneyland Resort does better.
It says resort.
We have picked up Plush in the past. We picked up a Nala and Simba plush, but it was like the big plush, and it was a Walt Disney World
resort,
right?
Yeah.
Walt Disney World Resort, and then it actually still had the tags attached.
Yeah, a little plastic hard tag.
Those two we picked up for a few dollars. We ended up selling those two as a set for over $100.
Yeah. Funny thing to that one, it went through GSP.
Global shipping program for eBay.
Which meant it ended up going from us to Kentucky, and then from Kentucky to Australia. Except it never made it all the way to our buyer. Which thankfully, GSP, not our responsibility. Yeah. But apparently the ports were a little concerned about 2 lion-shaped stuffed animals, because the way I packed it is I took out the air so it looked like a specimen.
And it goes into one of these bags, and then we like...
squeezed out all the air to make it nice and tight. But when you looked at it, probably through an x-ray, it looked like you were trying to smuggle in an actual animal. So
if you've ever taken an anatomy class, and I took an anatomy class a few years ago, and we had to dissect a cat, and the cat came in a bag, and it's like shriveled up, and it's in the...
Like that, right?
It looks like that. So I think that's what the plush looked like.
Yeah, probably scared a few people in the port. But same with this one though. The movie was coming out, the Dumbo movie, and I thought, again, Dumbo, maybe, no.
Yeah. Alright, that thing. Okay. So, a lot of the parks, like for games and stuff, like Dodgers, we are from LA. When we go to a Dodger game, they give out bobbleheads. Well, Anaheim Angels gave out these backpacks, and they were sponsored by the San Diego Zoo Safari Park. Our friends went to a game. They got these backpacks. People give us their things that they don't want, and so they had given us 2 of these backpacks. They've been sitting here for about 1.5 years now. There's no comps on them. No one wants them. They're free backpacks, so the material, the quality is pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's like imitation canvas.
Like imitation. Yeah. Imitation. Yeah.
So not even comps, but again, we had no cost in it. We thought, let's give it a shot.
This guy is a water filter, or heavy duty water filter. Yeah. This is General Electric. We scanned the barcode here for eBay. We checked this exact filter. So there's so many replicas of filters that are cheaper now. Like if you have to buy printer or toner for your computer and you have an HP, you don't have to buy HP because it's really expensive. You can buy like an off-brand. Filters are the same.
Yeah.
You can find off-brand fake GE filters that are a lot cheaper.
And it'll do the job well enough. And then also when we looked up, the ones that actually sold that were GE is because they were selling in lots of, I think, 3.
Yeah. So this one wasn't worth it.
Yeah. There you go. Look at that. Nah.
Alright. Next up we have this
So I talked about how I want to get into the car parts, but I haven't made it out to a car lot, or what do you call it? Pick your part area where you can pick some parts and...
What are those lots called? Salvage?
Salvage, junkyards.
Junkyards.
Yeah. But this one actually was at a thrift store.
No, it wasn't.
No? Where was this one?
It was at the bins.
There
That's how you got it.
I don't even remember. But it was at the bins.
And that was a long time ago.
That was so long ago.
This was New Year's Eve of 2018.
Those many minutes.
Because we spent New Year's Eve at the bins, because, you know.
Why not? But picked it up because, I mean, very good condition. The back of the lights, I checked, make sure everything was good, so people could actually use this. And I thought someone's gonna need a replacement light, and it ended up being for what, a Dodge?
I think it's a Dodge Ram.
Yeah, but no. Nobody
It's been
wanted
there
it.
for a year and a half now.
Yeah.
Wait, no, end of 2018, so a year and a month. It's not too long, but this one isn't the sought after tail
No,
light.
and you can see in the comps, it's not the hot one. And there are some real hot taillights. So don't dismiss taillights. You just got to find the right taillight.
And there's like numbers in the back so that you can look them up and search it.
Yeah, there's actually a ton of numbers.
So you can just try all the numbers and maybe
And one of
Google
them
it.
will hit.
Yeah.
Like, one of them will hit. But, yeah, no go.
So we did find a tail light when we were searching comps, and I think one of them went for like $100-something.
Yeah.
But this one, not so much. And because it's so big,
It would have
bubble
been,
wrap.
it would have been over a pound. It would have taken bubble wrap and whatnot and a box, and it would have shipped for way too much.
all right, this is the Mozart something.
Yeah, I can't read
Digital,
that. You know what? I'm sure I could.
I think it's a CD.
Oh no, it's a full cassette set, I believe. If I remember right. Yeah.
Oh.
It's so cool. It's a cassette set. The main reason I picked it up was because when I looked it up, there were some sold at the time, very scarcely. And it's because it's a collector piece, but nobody wants to collect it. Another part, this exact thing was made into CD, which is probably easier to collect and use.
And there's also this really cool thing called Spotify
Yeah.
that you can probably just listen to Mozart on that.
I listen to Mozart sometimes when I work out. Yeah. I'm like.
That's the only song you know. That is the only song you know. Is it even Mozart?
Probably not.
All right, so we've moved on to the clothes that we took out. These acid wash Forever 21 jeans. I had picked this up a long time ago. Acid wash was like in, I guess. And I had picked this up for maybe 2 summers ago. Never sold.
No.
Just sitting there. I was tired of seeing it.
Yeah, I know it's Forever 21, but sometimes, you know, we tried that whole let's go for style thing. Didn't work.
Alright, athletic skirt. It doesn't have shorts underneath. It's just the skirt. It does have pockets. We picked this up in Austin when we were there September of 2018. It's been sitting here and no movement, no
tension,
offers.
nothing.
And then comps on this were not great right now. All right, Splendid. You know,
It was hot-ish.
I was hearing a lot on YouTube, on Instagram a long time ago, and I made the mistake of just listening. On eBay, when you look up Splendid, it doesn't always come up like Splendid the brand, but Splendid like, that's a splendid top.
Like a adjective.
Yeah, so like this jacket here, I thought it was nice.
I thought it was splendid.
J.
J.
Jill.
Jill.
I do like selling J. Jill. We do find good luck with J. Jill. But this one, I don't know, maybe the style's just outdated. It does have like a floral print. It's got this like belt in the back. It's just been sitting there for a while and it's not going anywhere. Some of the stuff, I'm gonna look it over. It might go to a yard sale. It might go to auction. Depending on comps, I might just do another comp search, quick comp search for auction. If not, donation. Yeah. This thing, we took a chance. It's vintagey. It's
It has
like that.
shoulder pads in there. It has the color block.
We picked this up around the same time as this like puffer jacket that we picked up. We had picked up this puffer jacket with like similar color schemes. But it was the jacket from Rick and Morty. The one that
Yeah.
Robin Williams wore on this show.
Not Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty's the cartoon.
Yeah.
Mork and Mindy.
Yes.
That show with Robin Williams. That sold on Etsy for full price.
And fairly quick, so
Yeah.
that's cool.
So around that time, we picked this one up. This one is by Silver Threads. Just no action on it.
No.
Old Tag Cabbie. just this like outdated jacket. And this right here is the old tag. The new cabbie tag is like a big square. It says cabbie, it's got like a line underneath. This one is an anthro top from Florite. You know, I think this is just like outdated maybe. I don't know. I lowered the price fairly low and it still didn't
move.
Yeah. I think this one's another anthro top. This one is El Samanda. I couldn't even read the tag, to be honest. It said made in Italy, which was why I had picked it up when we did find it. And it's alpaca wool acrylic blend. Okay, the RN is not an anthro RN, but when I looked it up, listings were anthro with this brand. It's just not a full sweater, it's like a short sleeve, chunky knit thing.
Yeah. And another splendid asymmetrical zip up. We do graphic t-shirts, we do. We just sold the office one, but it's all good in the hood. Apparently not enough to buy.
So we picked this up May 2018, and I remember this because we got it from Eco Thrift up in the Bay Area. And I thought this was really cool because it's Mr. Rogers. And it's a larger size, it's a 2XL. And then the movie came out, we were hoping that maybe...
That'll give it a little spike up.
No.
No. Another old cabbie tag.
Yeah, and this one's been in our store for over 2 years now. It's just not going anywhere.
And we have Maeve.
Yeah, so this Maeve, I don't know. We actually just sold a Maeve today in a really hot pink color in a bundle. But this one, it does have this little like keyhole detail here. I don't know, this one just, it wasn't moving. There was no likes.
Yeah.
No likes, no...
Maybe it's a style thing. Columbia.
So this Columbia, we picked this up for $4 at a thrift store. I picked this up alongside a purple Columbia, and it was the first time we had ever found Columbia at the thrift store.
So exciting. Really
exciting. This one's an extra large. I might just keep this and wear it around the house because it looks warm.
It's very soft. Let's see, what else do we have here?
All right, this one I took a chance on. This one's called Adabat.
Adabat.
Yeah, it's got like a little dog, right?
Is that a dog?
What is that? The greyhound?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Or it might be an Afghan.
You must adapt at life.
Yeah.
Get it?
Adapt.
Like, adapt. But this, I think this is vintage. When I looked it up, I think it was like golf related or tennis related. Some sport. I don't know.
But, I mean, it's part of reselling.
So I tried it. Yeah. We couldn't really find comps, but that doesn't mean that it's not sellable. I think
if you guys follow us on Instagram, you would actually see today we posted because they paid. We wanted to wait until they pay. A pair of
Doc Martens.
No real comps on there. No real detail of anything.
Couldn't find articles, images. Google was not our friend. So sometimes not having comps is good because it means that it's so unique. Yeah. This one, not so much.
All right, now let's get some pants in here.
All right, so these are Not Your Daughter trousers. I personally like selling Not Your Daughter stuff, especially the Maryland style or like the boyfriend cuts and Alina. But this one is their like trouser pant jean. It's just been there.
Yeah, shirt and cuts. And again, we don't expect to get big money when we do sell it. It's just quicker.
All right, this is silver jeans. This one is their Tuesday 16.5. Yeah, I don't pick up Tuesday silver. I don't pick up silver too often. American Eagle. So American Eagle, we normally only pick up the jeggings. They're super stretch jeggings because there's like a market for them. A lot of American Eagle jegging owners kind of commit to that style.
Yeah, and it's one of those, you know your size, you know your fit.
It's easy to replace, yeah. Maybe it's the wash. They just didn't get any feedback from anywhere. And also the rise on this looks like it's probably 8 inches, which is like a lower rise. We do better with the jeggings that are high rise, and we just sold these super high rise. But the low cut ones just don't do as well.
And then we got True Religion.
For a minute there,
it was good. It looked really good.
We were finding a lot of True Religion jeans in our stores, and they were being sold at a really good price. We were flipping them fairly quick, and then they just died out.
Just stopped. It did feel like almost like from one day to another we just stopped selling.
And these are their like flare boot cut looking ones that were doing well for us.
But again, just stopped. Here's another American Eagle outfitter. Again, just a different style, different cut.
It's also their high-rise jegging. So this is normally the one that I would pick up, but this one is a 00. I think it might be the size, maybe the faded like brown color that's not appealing.
Mm-hmm.
More True Religion.
More True Religion.
This one is their straight leg, I believe. Or, yeah. These have been sitting in our store for at least a year, because when we did our inventory check at the end of 2018, these were still kind of fresh, and I think we were giving it some time.
We're like, well, we still got time.
All right, Pilcra and the letterpress. This is from Anthro, but these are, I think they're a trouser.
Yeah, that looks like because of the material. Just no bites, and on any, and again, we have these on, especially because it's clothing. This is on all 3 platforms: eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari.
Another Pilcra. This is their Stet. We do sell the Stet jean. It does well for us. The Stet and I think the Hyphen are good sellers. But this one is like their green jean, and I remember seeing somewhere someone on IG was talking about like the colored jeans are kind of fading out, so maybe that's why no one wants these green jeans.
Yeah.
We found this at a local shop. These are the Endura. I think these are like a motorcycle brand for pants or crop something.
Yeah, like motocross.
Yeah.
Champs.
These are mine. These are the Champion leggings from Target. These do have pockets. I was kind of hoping they would sell because they had pockets, and I actually had paired this up with another pair of Champion leggings that also have pockets. I gave these up because they just didn't fit me quite well anymore, but no one wanted them.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say too, is when you have certain brands like Champion, you're not really going to sell one, but if you have the ability a lot, sometimes that helps.
Mm-hmm.
Just not this time.
All right, Old Tag Cabbie.
Old Tag Cabbie, pants and tops.
I think this is, what is this called? Houndstooth? It's that little like zigzaggy looking thing.
That just gave me an idea for a question for reseller games.
All right, another Old Tag Cabbie, and this one actually has the tag with it. This has just been sitting there way too long. I don't think they're gonna sell. And they're like super wide leg dressy pants.
Made well. Very
Okay,
March.
These made well. We found these before St. Patrick's Day. I know for a fact because I remember picking these up and thinking someone needs these green pants for St. Patrick's Day. No one needs these green pants for anything. These are the skinny ankle. The jeans do okay. The jeans do better. This one is a size 2.
Maybe for a Riddler outfit.
All right, more American Eagle and another American Eagle. So this one is just a low-rise jegging. It's their tie-dye.
Same. jegging, except
Low
it's not,
rise.
yeah, low rise, not tie-dye.
All right, we have these old Athleta pants. I think there's 2 of them in there. But these are just gray Athleta. It's not their skinny legging. This one has like front pockets. It's a straight leg versus like the skinny one. And I actually had picked up, someone had donated a bunch. We sold some in the beginning, but these are the extra small. Sometimes the smaller sizes just don't sell as quick.
Yeah, I mean, by all means, everyone needs, you know,
Clothes
and shoes. So it's not to say don't try to sell small sizes, but
it's just been sitting there for too long, so we don't want to. Here's the Torrid. I love selling Torrid. I love selling their tops and their dresses and their sweaters, and jeans.
Yeah.
These are just their basic pants, and these are a size 12R. For Torrid, I find that in our stores, the Torrid that are larger sizes, like 16 and up, those tend to do better. This size 12 Torrid pants has just been sitting there for a really long time. And then last 2, Brooks Brothers. I actually have a Brooks Brothers New with Tags cardigan for women in our store. There's 0 likes in our Posh. There's no watchers on our eBay. I don't know.
We'll see if that makes it into...
And these are just men's pants. When I looked up comps when we picked these up, they were still doing well. These are the Fitzgerald pants. But they've just been sitting there for a long time. They're really well-made pants, but no one wants them.
No. And then...
Agnona.
Yeah.
So this is like a high-end brand, I think. This one is, it's made in Italy. Dry clean only. 100% camel, I think camel hair? Camel wool?
Yeah, hair.
Right? Yeah, they're just like high-waisted dressy pants, but there's no traction on this. And I think we found this a 1.5 years ago. So it's just been sitting in our store for a really long time.
Yeah, gave it a shot. I mean, keep in mind, we do our best to always look up comps. And a lot of the stuff at the moment looked good enough for us to pick up. Or we were willing to take that gamble because we weren't going to put too much money, too much investment into it.
So it's not to say don't pick up any of this stuff, because there's some Splendid that I will still pick up. There's Cabby that I like, J. Jill,
Torrid.
American Eagle. It's just that these particular styles were not moving. They've been taking up space, taking up listings. The profit just isn't there for these anymore.
Yeah. Curious, any of these brands, do you guys still sell? Or do you guys find some of these brands are also kind of falling out of your store, or definitely out of your list of bolos to pick up?
Yeah.
But let us know. This is, again, if you didn't see our earlier video, you guys can head back. I'll make sure to tag it on here. And this all came from the year-end inventory check that mostly Tiffany did, and I just helped organize.
All right, so this is the majority of the stuff that we took down. We actually still have another bin, I think, somewhere in the garage that I pushed aside. But it's stuff that I think we're going to keep for ourselves, maybe?
Yeah, some stuff we might use, and I think some stuff we might consider for yard sale. But, yeah. So, again, just some of the stuff. But... you know, it's part of the business to process and clean up your own store sometimes. So.
Well, thanks for watching us. And we will see you guys later.
Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell, and all that good stuff. Yeah, and always appreciate you guys.